Meeting Paris goals won't save us from a climate catastrophe, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres warns. Although it is hailed as a triumph of international cooperation on climate change, the Paris Agreement was inevitably watered down before it could win the support of so many nations with different views on environmental policy. Limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius relative to pre-industrial temperatures ultimately became 2 degrees as it became increasingly clear that more strict, proactive goals just weren't realistic. Now that a climate crisis appears to be in full swing for much of the Earth, Antonio Guterres hopes that UN member delegates can come together and agree to take climate change more seriously. In addition to the inadequate goals laid out in the Paris Accords, Guterres cites a failure to ensure the nations actually adhere to the provisions of this agreement. This warning comes as his expedition to assess the severity of climate change in the developing world comes to an end. Guterres hopes delegates will see G20 as an opportunity to bring attention to climate issues and lay a foundation for a new agreement, but this is very unlikely. Experts and officials alike already predict a general ignorance of climate change at the upcoming summit. So yeah, we also have a new studio. I figured that a dark forest just wasn't appropriate. These are from the Sierra Club. These 4 postcards. I've actually been to these places, but they look really cool. And this is actually real environmental news. If we made a newspaper, for one to be online, but for two, it better look like this. This is something my cousin, a dietetic student, gave to me. He was actually in another episode of Ecocentric. And yeah, I hope to have more stuff here. A whole wall covered in things, so there's barely any white space. Yeah, what do you think of the new studio? Do you like the old one? Do you like the new one? Let me know in the comments below.